Hello, and welcome back to Maths Tuesdays with Kamek Maths. This time, well, remember last time we did addition? This time we're doing the complete opposite. You know addition is the sister of addition, or maybe the brother of addition, is subtraction. And we'll be looking at subtraction today in this video. So, I said, object erase. Bye-bye, addition, and hello to subtraction. And we'll be going through how subtraction works, column subtraction, you know, and seeing how you can do subtraction. Here is going to be a basic question. Okay, let's see if you're going to be solving it today. This is pretty easy. Okay, the answer is 1, but wow. Basically, this is the type of subtraction you can do with your fingers, even though you can't see my fingers. Hold up the number 7 in your fingers, and then count the drop your fingers for every number, for 6 numbers. So you have to drop the fingers until you drop it to 6 numbers. 6 numbers backwards. Even though I can't show you my fingers, because this is a screen record. And this is how you're going to be doing this one. But there's also this. You also have to, do you know something? You must, 14 minus 7. There's also another method. The answer is 7, by the way, but how can you get it? Because you have only 10 fingers. Well, for this number, you can do the inverse way by doing 7 plus what equals 14. So, you can do 7 plus, it's actually 7 plus 7 is 14. So 7 plus whatever the number of, so 7 plus 7, because you need to add 7 more to get to 14. So that's how you do it. So if you have a number, if you have to take away a double-digit number or anything, look at what you should add to get that number from the number you're taking away. And also something similar goes for addition. But that's not what I'm into. I might make a part 2 to some of these. But say if it's a bigger number. Say if it's like a very big number and you're not good at like head math or mental math as we call it. Say if you had to solve 270 minus 180. Well, remember column multiplication? Now it's time for column subtraction. Also, don't forget to put your sign here. Okay, so 0 take away 0, you have to do take away this time, but 0 take away 0 is 0. 7 take away 8. Now this one is a little bit of hard. It requires something, because see, over here there's the 7. And you have to do 7 minus the number. And you must do 7 minus 8. Yes, but what you have to do is, see that 2 right there, you have to do this, hit across the 2 and it turns into a 1, so you can add a 1 here, and then get the 9. And then the answer is 90. And you might be wondering what this is called borrowing, where if there's a number on the left side, so the number on the left side of the number you're doing, you have to, and if the number you're currently doing is too small to take away from the number below, you can just, that's what you have to do. You have to borrow it. So if the number was a 3, if you borrow it, the 3 will subtract by 1 and give you your 2. Yes, it's as simple as that. And also, you might be wondering, what if your question was literally this? Well, this is actually will take you into a type of number that we'll go into in more detail in another video. Because in the number world, because numbers add up to infinity, but there are more types of numbers. But we'll get up to that in another video. And also, there's one final thing. If you get a question like this, if you have to take away the same number, so 8 and 8, 10 and 10, 14 and 14, blah blah blah, so on and so forth, you would get 0 because you're just taking 8 away from 8. If you take away 8 fingers, well, if you're holding up 8 fingers and drop 8 fingers, you won't have any fingers up, so that'll be 0. It's as simple as that, really. There's literally not much to this. As there's much more things you do with subtraction. And there's also another technique that's another thing that's similar to one that's similar to addition and one that's similar to subtraction, because one is also similar to having less and one is similar to having more. So that's a good take. Hope you enjoyed. Hope this taught you something. The next one is going to be a little harder. The next math video will be where it gets harder, and I'll see you all later.